Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this AMA session for DevJams'25. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for joining this, whether you're a first time hacker or a seasoned coder. I promise you'll walk away with something useful today. So I just need 20 minutes of your time. And then in the next 20 minutes, we'll cover what DevJams is all about, why you should participate, how to hack smartly, what to pack and prep, some insider tips for success. And at the end, we'll have a Q&A. So keep your doubts ready. So, what exactly is DevJams? It's the flagship hackathon organized by GDG and unlike a classroom project, it's fast, intense, and fun. It's designed to push your creativity, test your coding stamina, and get you building something that works by the end. Best part, it's not just about coding. You'll brainstorm, design, test, and pitch. So, the tracks. We have 7 exciting tracks this year. Basically, the themes you can choose for this year's DevJams. They include open innovation, AR, VR, multimedia tech, fintech and financial inclusion, Web 3.0, dev tools and infra, and AI/ML. Each track represents a domain where you can innovate. For example, you might see tracks like AI and ML, web and mobile development, sustainability, fintech, or even open innovation, where you can pitch anything creative. Now, why should you participate? Learning. Hackathons are the fastest way to learn. You'll be forced to pick up new tech, collaborate with others, and manage time pressure. Networking. You'll meet mentors, seniors, peers. We have an amazing tech team who will be more than happy to help you out during the duration of the hackathon. You'll pitch your idea like a startup founder and prototype like an engineer, a hands on experience. Rewards. Sure, there are prizes, but the bigger reward is walking away with confidence, new friends, and real skills. Challenges. Let's be real, it's not easy. You'll have to deal with bugs that refuse to go away, sleep deprivation, and the pressure of the clock. But that's exactly what makes it memorable. So, how to hack and the best practices. Don't pick smart. Don't pick the fanciest idea, the ones you can finish. Passion plus feasibility always wins. Plan and divide. Before writing a single line of code, decide the roles. Who's going to be doing the front end, the back end, the design, etc. Version control. Use GitHub and commit often. Nothing's worse than losing 6 hours of work because of crash. Learn fast. You don't need to know everything beforehand. Use Google, Stack Overflow, YouTube tutorials. It's all part of the game. Use tools wisely. Don't waste time reinventing the wheel. Use libraries, but don't over engineer. Keep it simple. Seek feedback. Mentors are here for a reason. Show them what you have and work on the feedback. Pitch strong. Remember, judges don't just evaluate the code, they evaluate your story. Frame it as why does this problem matter? What's your solution? How did you build it? And what's next? Packing and prepping. Half of the hackathon success is just being prepared. Here's a checklist. Devices. Bring your laptop, chargers, power bank, and extension board. Software ready. Install your editor, Git, SDKs, and runtimes before you come. Backup. Set your GitHub repo in advance. Cloud storage on an external drive also helps. Accessories, headphones, mouse, and all of these contribute to a comfy setup that really helps improve your flow. Notes. Carry a small notebook or sticky notes for jotting down ideas. Self care. Make sure to drink a lot of water and be hydrated, and make sure to take a lot of short breaks. These are essentials, not luxuries. Internet. At an auditorium, Wi Fi will be provided, but always make sure to have a backup hotspot or a dongle. Finally, let me share some pro tips that make or break hackathon. Start simple. Build an MVP first. Once that's working, add the fancy features, prioritize, always know what's essential and what's optional. Keep it clean. UI UX should be minimal but usable. Don't confuse the users. Test early. Don't leave all the debugging for the last hour. Version rollback. Commit frequently so you can go back if something breaks. Be sure to take breaks. Even a 15-minute power nap can save you from burnout. Backup plan if something fails, simplify. Judges love working prototypes more than half baked ambitious ones. Pitch well. Practice your pitch. Remember, clarity will always be more important than just flash. This being said, I would like to now showcase the DevJams'25 website and go by it real quick. Yep. So here's the DevJams'25 website. So we have the link for our Discord server down here. So it's very important that you do join the Discord. We'll be notifying you guys all about the announcements, the deadlines, and all the important notifications before, during, and after the hackathon. So if we go down here, we have the different types of tracks. We have open innovation. Open innovation basically has to do with any ideas which are not restricted to these 7 domains. And then we have AR, VR, which is pretty self-explanatory. If you have any AR or VR experience or kind of game you would like to create, you can feel free to do so. Um, Multimedia tech. Multimedia tech refers to games. So whether it's a platformer or a 3D game, just make sure it's very unique and stands out from the others. Next, we have fintech and financial inclusion. These refer to projects which have anything to do with finance and money related stuff. Web 3.0. Web 3.0 is your website. So if you have any interesting ideas which can be implemented in the form of websites, whether it's an application, we would love to see your ideas. Dev tools and infrastructure. This has to do with any tools which can help the developers and can help their coding makes make it smoother for them to code and implement features. So we would also like to invite people who are very interested in making dev tools. And lastly, we have AIML. So this is pretty self-explanatory. So anything to do with AI, ML, incorporating all of that stuff is you're more than free to showcase those projects at DevJams'25. So going on to previous events which we have conducted here at GDG, we had Women Techies 2025 Hackathon, which is a designer-only event, and we had the DevJams, which is our flagship event, which was hosted approximately a year ago during Gravitas 2024. Right. So you can go through the website. Uh, it's devjams.dsc.com. So we have commonly, frequently asked questions. So yeah. So I will be switching back to the PowerPoint presentation right now to continue. Alrighty. It's time for the questions. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the chat box and me or someone from our team will do our best to help you out. Okay, so we have few questions in the chat box. Can I adopt ideas similar to the ones in SIH? Yeah, you can. You are free to adopt any ideas. Just make sure that you have the relevant source code, so we don't. Uh, yeah, dev tools and infra. I have already explained that. We are two people who have registered for DevJams. Can we take two of our friends in our team who have not registered for DevJams due to seats being full? No, it is very important that you guys are registered both on the Gravitas portal as well as the DevJams portal. If you guys are not registered on both the portals, we will not entertain any participation. So yeah, please make sure that you're registered on both the portals. If you guys have any difficulties finding any teammates, feel free to join the Discord. We have a channel on there called Find a Teammate. So the deadline for idea submission is tomorrow. And to be able to submit the idea, you need to have a minimum of 4 members. So the clock is ticking. So just join the Discord server and shoot a message, and you might find a suitable teammate on there. If you have any more questions or you want to know more about DevJams, you can also refer to the DevJams'25 highlight on our Instagram page. Can I use Canva for the design? Is there any other software you would recommend? Yes, absolutely. Lava, you can use Canva. You can also use Figma if you are familiar with it. And yeah. Okay, I have a small doubt regarding the timings. DevJams is 21st to 23rd September. What if I have an event on 23rd? Could I have a little clarity on the schedule? So we will soon release a briefed timeline on our Instagram page. But just to give you a clarity for now, there are 2 or 3 rounds where we will eliminate some of you guys depending on your ideas. So if you guys do make it to 23rd, we highly recommend that you stay for the finale. Otherwise, once you're eliminated or you're done with the event, you can feel free to leave the venue. If you have an event on 23rd and you are not participating in the event anymore, you are feel free to leave the hall. What happens in the case you can't gather a team of 4? Guys, a team of 4 is compulsory. So no matter what happens, you have to have a team of 4, and you guys need to submit an idea before 12 o'clock tomorrow. Is it compulsory to pay for accommodation fee? If so, for all the people, all the external participants for DevJams, there is accommodation being provided to you by VIT, and they are charging you 200 rupees per person per night. So it is not compulsory to pay for the accommodation fee, but we would highly recommend you to, because we have other events too during this time. So we guys we might need to vacate the hall for like an hour or so. So if you guys need a place to crash out, or if you're done with the hackathon and you guys need to go sleep or maybe just chill out, I would highly recommend all the external participants to get a room. I did bio at school and I'm new to coding. How should I contribute to the team? You can always it hackathon is not always about coding, it's about the experiences and etc. So you can always contribute to the team in some way or the other. You can help them with the presentation, maybe the design. It's all about creativity. Shall we keep a Figma file for the hack? Yes, a Figma file is highly recommended. What do I fill for the links section in the idea submission? You can, if you feel you can express your idea more in the form of a design, a PPT, or a Word document, you can feel free to upload them to either of them, and you can share the link with us, and we will keep that in mind when we go through our selection process. The Discord link is on the website. You have to scroll down where it shows join a Discord server. You'll find the Discord link there. Schedule will be posted soon. The shortlisted teams will be announced by this weekend. You will get an email soon stating if your team has been shortlisted for the main hackathon. So you guys need to submit your ideas first. We'll go through it. And then if your team is selected, you guys will be invited out to an auditorium on 21st, 23rd. Yes, if you're stuck, uh, our tech team will be more than happy to get you on board, and we'll help you out with any issues you're facing. A PPT is your personal choice. So if you feel like you can pitch your idea better through the form of a PPT, you are more than free to make a PPT and pitch your idea. What tools are allowed during the event? If you're talking about AI, you are feel free to you can use anything, Perplexity, Cursor, ChatGPT, but please be sure that when we come and we ask you about your project, we will ask you to make logical changes to your code, and you have to be able to implement those changes to your code. Can we adopt SI's problem statements as an idea? Yes, you can do that. Uh, if you get eliminated, you don't have to stay till the end. You can leave. Okay, but we it's okay. All right. Uh, okay, so I'll be ending the questions here, and I'll also have we are getting a few questions about if we can open the registrations again. No, we can't open the registrations again. We have already extended the deadline a few times, and we have also given 500 extra seats. So we are working on a hardware-based project, so can we get a table? Yes, you guys will be provided with tables. So and yeah, hardware-based projects are allowed. The dress code, you guys can wear anything which is casual. Just make sure you're comfy. And if you guys do feel you make sure to bring some kind of a hoodie or sweater, because it does get quite cold at the night here at an auditorium. No, sorry, we cannot open the registrations again. We have already given you ample amount of time. So yeah, if you have an event on 23rd, you can leave it. You can leave and you can go attend the event. But if you guys have made it till 23rd, you it'll be advisable that you stay for the finale. All right, so wrapping this up, we will be posting a detailed timeline on our Instagram page soon. And if you have any further questions which I might have missed, or if you can reach us, you can reach out to us on Discord, and you can open a ticket, and the team will be more than happy to help you out. All right. Okay. So before we wrap up, make sure you stay connected with us. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at GTGVIT. You can check out our website at devjams.dscvit.com for updates. And most importantly, join a Discord server. That's where the announcements, team formation, Q&A happen. This way you won't miss any deadlines. Any So this way you won't miss any deadlines or important announcements during the upcoming review sessions. And that brings us to the end of this AMA. We hope you are as excited for DevJams 25 as we are. Remember, hackathons aren't just about winning, they're about learning, building, and having fun along the way. So, good luck to all of you, and we can't wait to see the amazing projects you will bring to life at DevJams 25. See you soon, and happy hacking.